It's week 5 of the NFL, and we've got the Vikings rangy quarterback who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Vikings and the Saints, next on Madden Football.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Saints of Mexico City. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm strength in the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book is an asset to have in any offense.
Now a play fake here on first down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. When you look at the Saints defense, they played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Off the play fake. Michaels. And that will be incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter. They'll kick it away.
Fuck you, Vikings.
Drive of the game. Pressure coming, and this is a booming kick. Here now, Roberts. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So out comes his offense to take over for the first time.
With no fucking captain's badges. That's infuriating.
It's their 4th-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Saints. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Dawson. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back to throw again.
Why? Why is that so inaccurate, you dumb bitch?
And the Vikings are going to take over once again with a football.
Nigga, you literally throw a right to him, and the nigga got
Charles, not
99
only is that
fucking
an
accuracy.
interception, it's
That's
one when you were
stupid
really
as
knocking
fuck.
on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what.
That's some
Worst, you're
game
thinking
shit,
kicking
bro.
a field goal,
Like, that's some
getting three.
situational game
We
shit,
might
bro.
look
I
back on this in the second half
They
and
just
say,
some
you know,
bullshit to happen to
And the
everybody.
Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
It is what it is. Like, I'm talking about my
Plays
game.
combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It is
Second and
what it
14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Bitch.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off play action. Michaels.
No.
Is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick
Pick this
it away
nigga
for
up for
the
free
second
agency and he's
time.
the best fucking defensive back. And we got a fucking X factor. Crazy.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line.
In the drive.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
How about we just do that?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Thank you.
Opening, and there he goes.
Thank you.
Touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Michaels. Oh, he stays up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. When you look at the Saints' defense, they played extremely well last week, and they went over the Packers.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They go play action here on first down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The RPO, he completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. Operating from the gun, Dawson. Try. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 47 yards. And the Saints have taken a 14-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Off the play fake, Michaels. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It looks like a loss of right around 11. First down to set him back on second. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. 14-0.
It's 2:34.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a give, right side, Whitmore. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Dawson. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage here. Force the ball through, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dawson. Throw left side complete. That's Wilkins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll look to throw again. Saints. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Well, the H is gone. It was that thing. That's fucking huge. That nigga was a 99 overall, bro. I gotta start at 1 year, nigga. Who was 74 overall. Nah, that's fast. He got good ass throw power, but obviously not the accuracy.
It's a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Up the middle they go. Whitmore, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. The Vikings send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Oh, here's pressure, and the Saints block it. And they are going to take possession here, knocking on the door of the red zone at the 23. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking to throw. Dawson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 7 that time, second goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Saints take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. throwing on first down. Watkins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, Watkins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw on second down. Watkins. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To throw on third down, Watkins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up.
He's got a man, complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Off play action. Dawson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup. Relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
This is caught. It's gone. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. As the first half is winding down, and the Saints are able to widen their lead in this first half. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
Now, I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, you got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So here are the Saints to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Dawson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Off the play fake. Dawson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
Hey, alert, alert.
Now a handoff up the middle. Whitmore knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
No, unlock line. Check, Panther.
Back to throw. Watkins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Whitmore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Watkins. He gets it to Addison. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Operating from the gun. Watkins going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Whitmore, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Watkins. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the bootleg. Watkins. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Watkins. And it's a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. And when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Dawson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings 40-yard line.
Off play action. Dawson. He's got his big tight end here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Mexico City. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll run it here with Wilkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession, and they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watkins.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Back to throw. Dawson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Saints add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on first down. Watkins going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Watkins.
This is caught by Addison.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Back to throw. Watkins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, Watkins. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on the... Loss of 5. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come after this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Off the play fake, Dawson. And it is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw. Dawson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw on 2nd down. Dawson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and score.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
McPherson on for the point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And now out comes Minnesota.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah. This game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to throw. Watkins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw. Watkins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw. Watkins. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Watkins. And this is going to be intercepted. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And the Vikings now heading on to the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he... 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit. Here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Saints, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.